Hey guys, Stevie P, FTD Raw channel. Just want to say thank you for watching my videos. I appreciate that. I want to thank you guys for the encouragement you give me. Rob, you're a constant source of... You're just very uplifting. Constant source of encouragement. I appreciate that. That's Fat Man Walker, guys. Check out his channel. He had a surgery a few months back, and it's really helped him. Some of you right now are like, oh, well, that's cheating, and it's not, right? What he did saved his life. And then after the surgery, he has continued to do the things he needed to do to stay healthy, to become healthier, to lose the weight he needed to lose, right? And he looks like a different person. Really, he's half the man he was. I don't know if in actual weight he is, but he's lost a lot of weight. And he looks good, he looks healthy, he sounds healthy, he is healthy. And he's constantly supporting me. Mo at 100, constantly sending me good messages. And the girl's back in the game. She did great. And she fell back a bit because life got in the way. And now she's back. You rock, babe. You really do. Now for the rest of us, this is going to be short, it's going to be hard, but it's going to be truth. And I'm talking to me here, because I'm going to have to edit this, and I'm going to have to listen to this. This is going to go into me. Don't just let these videos go in and out, guys. You need to take them on board. You need to take on board the good stuff. I don't want to be ripping on people, I don't want to be down on people, because that isn't helpful. But reality is, and we need to stop lying to ourselves. Are you overweight? Are you obese? I hate that word. That word makes me angry. When I think of an obese person, I just think of those people who got to have their walls knocked down so that they can be carted out and weighed and taken to hospitals. The shut-in people, they're like 5, 6, 7, 800 pounds. Right? That's what I think of when I think of obese. I guess that's morbidly obese. And that is an accurate description, I think. But I'm obese. And to look at me, you wouldn't think so. You'd think, ah, he's got a little extra weight on him. Right? But I can do everything. I can do everything a fit person can. Albeit a little tireder, a little slower. You want to fight, I can do that, and you'll never know that you just got whooped by a fat guy. I can still do that stuff. I can run, I can play soccer. You take something of mine, I'll catch you. So in my head, I'm like, oh, I'm okay. I'm strong. Under my layers of insulation, right? You can hit me, and it's solid under there. But just because it's solid under there, just because I can get big, just because I can, doesn't mean I'm healthy. It doesn't give me the right to be like, ah, I don't need to do anything, I can get big if I need to. And it sucks, because Josh Hamm, he's got the same issue, right? He can get huge, right? We've seen pictures of him, he's ripped, right? And Mr. Hamathon himself kinda got a little pudgy over the summer. I'm just saying, brother. Right? He's back in the game too. Right? And he's got the same issue. Right? Because he knows he can. In the back of your head, you're like, ah, I don't really need to do anything. I can do it if I need to. But while we wait for that, while we wait for the need to become fit, we can die. We can lose the health that we have that we will need to get fit. You know where I'm going with this? We need to go back to that place where we know why we're doing this. Why do you want to be fit? Why do you want to not be fat? Why do you want to lose weight? What is the reason behind it? Doing it because someone else wants you to is not going to keep you motivated. is not going to give you the drive to push on through when it's hard. Doing it because you want to look pretty at the beach. For most of us who have not been there in a long time and become to accept as we are as normal, that is not enough to motivate us to do the hard stuff. To get up in the morning, to go for a run when it's snowy out, to go for a run when it's raining out, to go to the gym when, you know, Biggest Loser's on. It's not going to give us the motivation to watch Biggest Loser stationary eating a bag of chips. And I know some of you do that. I know you guys are like, oh, this show's awesome, give me some cake. I do it. As I'm talking to you right now, I want a burger. How stupid is that? Because I've not got that mental connection between what I have to do to be fit and the outcome anymore. I need to reconnect that. I need to find an emotional attachment to the result that will help me press through the hard stuff, to help me press through the, oh, it's just easier to grab a bite here. It's just cheaper. You know, I try to eat a meal on what I find in my pocket on change, right? $1.39 burger is probably not going to be any sort of good food for me. Any food that costs $1.39 for a meal is gonna kill you guys. Food costs money. Good food costs a little more money. And congratulations, it'll help you live longer. It'll help you see your kids graduate. It will help you go swimming, or go playing in the woods, or go walking with your kids. Go play soccer with your kids. If you're out of breath tying your shoelaces, what good are you to your kids? What good are you to your wife? What good are you to your partner if it is too much work to get on top? You know what I'm saying, right? Yeah, let's go all grown up here. Right? Guys, I'm talking to you. You look hot, you're gonna get more. Simple as that. Right? If you notice on the magazines, your wife is not looking at the picture of the fat dude, right, on the front of the World Weekly News or whatever. She's looking at that dude on the front of Men's Health. Whether she says anything or not, she would like, right? And you ladies know what I'm talking about. Oh, I like a man with a little bit of meat. No, you don't. Well, maybe you do. Maybe you like meat though, right? And sure, some people like bigger people, and that's cool. That's really cool, because like I said, there's a match for everyone out there, right? But if you were skinny when you got married, and 10 years later, there's like the mass equals 2 of what your spouse married, I guarantee she's not overly happy about that. And ladies, we love you. We do. But I guarantee that even if your man says he loves you, and he probably does, we look at the skinny girl, right? We do. We look at that pretty girl, and sometimes we just check that thought right there and go, hey, and that's done. But if things aren't happening in the romance department, there's a reason. If your husband doesn't want any, there's a reason. If your wife doesn't want any, there's a reason. Right? And a lot of the time it's intimacy, and it's not about sex. It's about the other stuff. Right? But the result of the other stuff not being dealt with is you're not getting some. Or if you are getting some, maybe it's not as good as it could be. Maybe you're just too tired to put in the effort for it to be great. And it's a huge part of a good relationship. Can't believe I wandered down this road. I don't know where it came from. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do, because sometimes I'm just too tired, and I shouldn't be. I don't have the energy to put in the effort to get the job done. Right. And guys, if you're going in there and you're doing half a job, that's going to decrease her wanting to have fun, right? If you're not putting out there and giving, putting a little effort into it, if you're doing the wham bam thank you ma'am thing, then you're cheating yourself and you're cheating your wife and you're cheating your relationship and you're making excuses for it. I'm not saying you got to have an all-night session. That's ridiculous. People who say they do that, I think they're lying personally, because we don't do that, right? We fit a lot into a little bit of time. That sounded wrong. You know what I mean. Do it right. Make your relationships grow. Stop lying to yourself and saying it's okay, because you're cheating yourselves. We're cheating ourselves out of relationships that could be great instead of just good. Out of health that could be fantastic instead of eh. There's so much out there that we're missing out on because basically we just can't keep up mentally or physically because our heads are not in the right place. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you guys responding to these videos. This is one of those weird ones. We talked about sex. Oh yeah, getting something, that's sex. If you didn't catch that already, that's the Christian side hug. Don't give up on yourselves, guys. Know why you're here. Know why you're doing what you're doing. Know and declare the reasons you want to be fit and healthy. Do it. And maybe part of that reason is to increase the intimacy in your relationship. And if that's the case, so be it. Declare it and decide you're going to do something about it. Right? So many relationships go stagnant and stale because they just don't put in the effort. And if you put in the effort, I guarantee it'll come back tenfold. That sounded wrong. I love you guys. You know what I mean. Respond. Video response. I want to hear it. Go on, do it now. Bye.